Hello. So for this video, we will be talking about the population and disease application of first order differential equations. Okay, so for the first example, for population and disease, we have 5 mice in a stable population of 500 are intentionally infected with a contagious disease to test a theory of epidemic spread that postulates the rate of change in the infected population is proportional to the product of the number of mice who have the disease with the number that are disease free. Assuming that the theory is correct, how long will it take half the population to contract the disease? Okay, so in this problem, we see that the keyword here is the rate of change. Okay, so the rate of change in the infected population is proportional to the product of the number of mice who have the disease with the number that are disease free. Okay, so if ko-convert natin tong sentence na to into an equation, okay, the rate of change, so dq over dt is equals to, okay, the number of mice who have the disease. Sabihin natin na Q yung may disease na. Q yung may disease. Okay? So, the product of the number of mice who have the disease with the number that are disease free. So, kung originally, we have 500 mice. Okay? So, kung may 5 na, diba? Kung may 5 na infected, ibig sabihin mayroong 495 na hindi infected. So, ganun yung sinasabi dito, the product of the number of mice who have the disease with the number of that are disease-free. So, kung 50 or 100 na yung may disease, ibig sabihin 400 yung walang disease. Okay, so looking at the pattern sa side na to, so ito yung Q natin. No? So, this one is our Q. Okay. So, looking at the pattern here, ito naman ay, kung titingnan natin, the 500 minus 5. This one is 500 minus 100. Ibig sabihin, this is our initial amount minus the infected, or rather, the initial population minus the infected population. So, in this case, let's call our original population Q sub O. Okay? So, minus Q, yung infected population natin. So, ang Q sub O natin in this case is 500. So, hopefully na gets natin kung saan ang galing yung ating equation. So, again, dq over dt is equals to Q over Q sub O minus Q. Okay? And then, syempre, this is proportional. This is proportional. So, we have to include a proportionality constant. Okay? Let's call our proportionality constant K. So, this will be our working equation for the problem or for this population and disease problem. Okay? So, looking at this equation, let's proceed here sa baba. We can see that this is a first order DE which is variable separable. So, this is Q, this is Q, this is Q, this is Q. So, we can rearrange this equation with dq. Okay, over. So, lipat natin to. So, Q times Q sub O minus Q, okay, is equals to K dt. Right? So, this is a variable separable equation. Okay? Then, looking at this, pwede na natin siyang i-integrate both sides. Okay, and then sa left side ng equation natin, we have dq over q over q sub o minus q. To simplify or to lessen the complications, palitan natin to ng 500 na. So we can minimize the variables. Now, titingnan nyo itong side na to, magiging dq, okay, over q times 500 minus q, which is medyo mahirap-hirap siyang integrate, and it is a fraction with tawag dito, fraction siya with a factor as the denominator. Na ibig sabihin nito, we can simplify this one using call this one partial fractions. Okay, now to simplify, so we will have multiply both sides with q times 500 minus q. Okay, so we will have 1 is equals to a times 500 minus q. Okay, sorry, let's label this one partial fraction so we can see na partial fractions yung ginagawa natin using partial fractions. Okay, plus b times q. Okay, so let's recall that in doing partial fractions, we want to equate all of the similar exponent variables. So in this case, yung pinakamataas natin is q, no? So at q raised to 1. So on the left side, we will have 1, which is a constant. So walang q, so 0. Sa right side, we will have a times 500. This is constant. A times negative q. This is q raised to 1, so minus a. And then plus b times q. So this is q raised to 1, so plus b. Okay, and then next we have the constant. So say q raised to 0. So sa left side, may constant tayo na 1. Right side, may constant tayo na a times 500. So 500 a. Okay, and then wala na tayong constant dito sa b na side. So yung pinakauna nating pwedeng ma-solve, we can have a is equals to 1 over 500. Okay, now to solve for b, let's substitute this a value here. So 0 is equals to negative 1 over 500 plus b. So therefore, b is also 1 over 500. Okay, so now we have our values for a and b. So pwede na nating palitan itong dq over q times 500 minus q sub o into, okay, so magiging a over q plus b over 500 minus q na to. So magiging 1 over 500 over q minus, sorry, plus 1 over 500 over 500 minus q dq. Okay, is equals to k dt. So, yan integrate. So, 1 over 500 natin is a constant. So, pwede natin itong itabi. Okay, so we will have 1 over 500 times, okay. So, common naman. So, we can factor out this one. So, 1 over q plus 1 over 500 minus q dq. Sorry. Dito natin ilagay sa labas yung 1 over 500. Okay, so is equals to the integral of k dt. Then let's simplify or then let's integrate. So pwede na siyang integrate na. Okay, so 1 over 500 times integral of 1 over q dq magiging ln of q. Then integral of 100, 1 over 500 minus q is supposed to be negative dq. Okay? So, lagyan natin ng negative. So, this will be minus, this will be minus. So, ito yung integrate natin. So, this is minus ln of 500 minus q. Okay, is equals to kt plus c. Then, on the left side, meron tayong dalawang ln that is separated by a subtraction operation. Pwede natin siya makombine. So, maging 1 over 500 times ln of q, okay, over 500 minus q. Again, this is from the property of ln, okay, which is ln of a minus ln of b is equals to ln of a over b. Okay, now we can call this one. We can transpose the 500 on the other side, or we can multiply both sides of the equation by 500. So, matitira sa left side is ln of q over 500 minus q, right? Is equals to 500 kt. Okay, so 500c, let's just call that c1, right? Then, we have ln on the left side. So, pwede natin tong ma-cancel by making this the exponent of e. Also, on the right side, make this the exponent of e. So, e tsaka ln magka-cancel. On the left side, we will have q over 500 minus q. On the right side, we will have c1 e raised to 500 kt. Right? Then we can simplify this one some more. So we can have q is equals to 500 minus q times c1 e raised to 500 kt. So this will be our working equation for this problem. Okay, so the next step natin here will be to solve for c1. Okay, and then I don't think masasolve natin yung k kasi wala tayong given na pwede natin masolve yung k. But anyway, let's try to solve for c1. Sabi kasi dun sa problem kanina, initially, 5 mice was infected. So, ibig sabihin at time 0, we have 5 infected mice. Okay, so we can substitute this to our equation. We will have 5 is equals to 500 minus 5 c1 e raised to 500 k times time natin na 0. So, e raised to 0, this one now will be equal to 1. Okay? Then, 500 minus 5 natin magiging 495. Transpose natin sa kabilang side. So, we have 5 over 495 is equals to c1. Okay? So, c1 now will be 5 over 495. Or we can further simplify this. See, 5 over 495 natin will be equal to 1 over 99. Okay? Paano natin nakuha yung 1 over 99? So, 5 over 495. Common naman si 5 na. So, we can divide 5 both sides. So, 1 over 99. Okay? Next, let's include the new value of C1 to our equation. So, maging working equation talaga natin dito now will be 500 minus q times 1 over 99. Okay? E raised to 500 kt. So, wala na tayong iba pang given. So I don't think we need to solve for k. So let's leave k as is. Kasi ang next na nakalagay na dun sa problem natin is find the time, okay, if half of the population is now infected. So ang original population natin is 500, so half nun will be 250. Okay, so let's try to solve this one. Let's try to solve for t. Okay, so 250 is 500 minus 250. Okay, times 1 over 99 e raised to 500 k times t. Okay, so 500 minus 250 will be 250. Then, divide natin sa kabilang side. Magiging 250. Okay? Sorry. 250. 500 minus 250 natin will be 250. Okay. So, this is 250 na. So, 250 over 250 will be 1. Okay. Yun, 1. So, 1 is equals to 1 over 99 e raised to 500 kt. Okay. Then, next, pwede natin i-transpose yung 1 over 99. So, we can multiply both sides with 99. Okay. So, dito magka-cancel. So, sa left side, we will have 99 is equals to e raised to 500 kt. Now, time yung kailangan natin. So, we need to sort t out. Okay? So, we can do that by applying ln on both sides of the equation. So, ln 99. Tapos, dito is ln of e na magka-cancel. Sulat na lang natin. E raised to 500 kt. Then yung ln tsaka e magka-cancel. Okay? So, matitira is ln of 99 is equals to 500 kt. Again, time yung ating kailangan. So, we can transpose the other terms to the opposite side. So, we will have time is equals to ln of 99 over 500 k. Okay? So, the unit will be okay, hindi nakalagay sa problem na kung ano yung unit. So, walang na-mention na time doon beforehand. But I'm guessing this is days. Okay? Now, kung walang given na unit, we can write units. So, ln of 99 over 500k units. Okay, so that's it for our population and disease sample problem. See you in the next video.